Hello everyone, this is Professor Neelam Hande from Sweris College of Engineering, Pandharpur. We'll see today's topic, that is mathematical logic. So the introduction is logic is extensively developed in Greece, and then it was first proposed by George Boole. So next is logic is the science of reasoning, the study and analysis of the nature of valid arguments. The process of reasoning, we communicate our ideas or thoughts with the help of sentences in a particular language. There are types of sentences we normally use in our day-to-day communication. So the types of sentences are assertive sentences, imperative, exclamatory and interrogative sentences. Statement or proposition. Statement we define as a statement or a proposition is an assertive or a declarative sentence which is either true or false but not both. The statement which is or the sentence which is either true or false but not both. A true statement is called valid statement. If a statement is false, then it is called invalid statement. Open statement definition. A declarative sentence containing variable or variables is an open statement if it becomes a statement when the variables are replaced by some definite value. If we can assign some definite value to the variable, then it is an open statement. Truth set. The set of all those values of the variables in an open statement for which it becomes a true statement is called a truth set of the open statement. Then the truth value of a statement is called the truth or falsity of a statement is called its truth value. So if a statement is true, then we say that its truth value is true or capital T. On the other hand, the truth value of the false statement is false or capital F. Logical variables. In the study of logic, statements are represented by lowercase letters such as p, q, r, s, small p, q, r, s. These letters are called logical variables. For example, the statement the sun is a star may be represented or denoted by p, and we write it as p such that the sun is a star. This is a logical statement. Or the statement 14 minus 5 is equal to minus 2, which is a false statement, but we can denote it. This is logical variables. Next are quantifiers, the symbol for all. That symbol is for all, and there exist these two symbols are called quantifiers. In other words, quantifiers are the symbol used to denote a group of words or a phrase. The symbol for all and there exist are known as existential quantifiers. An open sentence used with quantifiers always becomes a statement. Quantified statements. The statements containing quantifiers means the statement containing for all and there exist are known as quantified statements. For example, x square is greater than 0 for all x belongs to R, where for all is there. It is a quantified statement because there is a for all sign, and its truth value is T because this is a truth statement. Types of statements. So in a mathematical logic, there are these various types of statements are there. So first is simple statement. So any statement or proposition whose truth value does not explicitly depend on another statement is said to be a simple statement. Or in a simple way, if it is something, a statement cannot be broken down into simpler statement. It is called a simple statement. Compound statement is if a statement is combination of two or more simple statements, then it is said to be compound statements. Or compound proposition means what? We can break the statement into two or three. That is called compound statement. Next is basic logical connectives or logical operators. The phrases or words which connect simple statements are called logical connectives, or sentential connectives, or simply connectives, or logical operators. These are all names to them. So these are some connectives, their symbol and their nature of compound statement formed by using the connective. So the connective is AND, its symbol is like raised to, and nature is conjunction. Next is connective OR, its symbol is this, then it is its nature is disjunction. If then it is, the symbol is implies or simple straight arrow, and the nature is implication or conditional. If and only if the symbol is this double arrow, it is equivalence or biconditional, and not, there is negation and it is denoted as theta or simply this. These are the sign. So the conjunction is any two simple statement can be connected by the word AND, right? Then it is a conjunction and it is denoted as P and Q, and it is written as P and Q, and it reads at P and Q. So this is symbolically P and Q. Second, disjunction or alternation. Any two statements can be connected by the word OR to form a compound statement called the disjunction. For example, symbolically you can represent it P, that ulta arrow, P or Q, and read as P or Q. This is disjunction. Next is negation. The denial of a statement P is called its negation, and it is written as theta. The sign is theta. Theta P, that is negation P. Negation of any statement P is formed by writing it is not the case that, or it is false that before P, or if possible by inserting in P the word not. If we insert the word not, it becomes negation. So negation is called a connective, although it does not combine two or more statements. In fact, it only modifies a statement. Next is implication or conditional statement. That is P and Q are two statements forming the implication. If P then Q, then we denote this implication by P implies Q. This is the notation arrow. And the truth table of that implication is, this is, we know how to write T, T, F, F, T, F, T, F in P, Q. So T, T, T implies T, it is T. This is implication, okay. T, F is F, F, T is T, F, F is T. So only F here is T, F. All other are T for implication. Biconditional statement. A statement is a biconditional if it is conjunction of two conditional statement, one converts to the other. That is, if PQ has two statements, then the compound statement P implies Q and Q implies P is called a biconditional statement or an equivalence, and is denoted by P biconditional Q, such that P implies Q and Q implies P. The truth table for the same is PQ, we write it, then P implies Q. We have seen the table, only TF is F for implication, then Q implies P. So where is TF? Here is TF, here will be TF, but all other are T. And then P double implication is P implies Q and Q implies P. So TT is T and here it is and. So and table is TT is T, FT is F, TF is F and TT is T. Negation of a compound statement. So the negation, the first is negation of conjunction. Negation of P and Q is negation P or negation Q. Second, negation of disjunction. Negation P or Q is negation P and negation Q. Negation of implication, negation P or Q is equal to P and negation Q. Remember this, negation of implication is negation P implies Q. It is same as P and negation Q. So negation of biconditional statement or equivalence, that is negation of P biconditional Q is P and negation Q or Q and negation P. Tautologies are contradictions. Tautologies, that is PQR be the statement, then the statement involving PQR and the logical connectives is called statement pattern or a well-formed formula WFF. These are some examples of a WFF, well-formed formula. and the tautologies are something we are repeatedly saying the same thing, that is tautology. And contradiction is we are saying one thing and we are that is we contradict what we say, we are saying it wrongly, that is called contradiction. Next is algebra of statements. In the previous section we have seen the statements. Now we see some laws on that. The first is idempotent law. So for any statement P, we have P or P is P, and P and P also is P. Next is commutative laws. So commutative laws are P or Q is Q or P, and P and Q is same as Q and P. Next is associativity. Associativity is P or Q or R is, we can shift the bracket easily. For and also we can shift the bracket, that is associativity. Distributive laws are so it is a combination of and or. So P and P or Q, it is P and Q or Q and R. So these are some combinations, so we can write that. De Morgan's law, negation of P or Q is negation P and negation Q, and negation P or Q is negation P and negation Q. Identity, if T and C denote tautology and a contradiction respectively. T is a tautology, C is a contradiction. Then for any statement P and tautology is P itself, because it is repeating the statement, tautology is repeating the statement, so it will be P only. So next is P or C, P or contradiction, then it will be P. P or T, it is T. P and C, it is C. Complement, P or negation P is T. For any statement P, we can write that. P and negation P is a contradiction. P or negation P is tautology. Negation T is a contradiction. Negation of tautology is a contradiction, and negation of contradiction is a tautology. Law of contrapositive. So P implies Q, it is same as negation of P implies negation P. Involution law, for any statement we have negation of negation P, it's P itself. The duality definition, two compound statement S1 and S2 are said to be duals of each other if one can be obtained from the other by replacing and by or by and. These connectives and or are called duals of each other. So in a compound statement contains spatial variables, tautology or contradiction, then to obtain its dual we replace T by C and C by T. In addition to replace, we also replace negation and or by and also T by C and C by T, right? So here some examples are there. So negation of S star is this dual. So if you want to write its dual, so S star of, we have to change them, negation P, negation Q. So we go to the questions. Which of the following is a statement? Open the door, do your homework, switch on the fan, 2 plus 2 is 4. So the statement is something which is having some fixed meaning. What we see, the statement is either a true or false statement. It is either true or false, but not the both. So open the door. Is there anything true or false? No. Do your homework? Nothing to see. Switch on the fan? No. But 2 plus 2 is 4. We know this is a true. It is true. So this is a statement. So among these 4, 2 plus 2 is 4 is a statement. All other are not, because we cannot see the truth or false nature. Which of the following is a statement again? May you live long. May God bless you. The sun is a star. We have on the match, right? The sun is a star. This is true. If we can see, this is true. All other do not have that meaning, true or false. So the only statement in this is the sun is a star. Just see which is having true or false or is there something which can be seen as true or false, then it is a statement. Next is, which of the following is not a statement? Roses are red. Yes, roses are red. This is true statement. New Delhi is in India. Yes, New Delhi is in India. Every square is a rectangle. Yes, every square is a rectangle. Alas, I have failed. There is nothing to see that true or false. So our first three are true statements. So that are statements as they are true, and this fourth is not a statement. Next is, which of the following is not a statement? Every set is a finite set. Yes. 8 is less than 6. Every set is a finite set. We don't know every set is a finite set or not. So this is a false statement. Yes. 8 is less than 6. Yes, no. It is false statement. But yes, statement. False but statement. Where are you going? Is this a statement? I don't think. The sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Yes, it is correct. So these three are statement, but the third one is not a statement. Which of the following is not a statement? Give me a glass of water. Asia is a continent. The earth revolved around the sun. The number 6 has 2 prime factors 2 and 3. Just first I cannot see as a statement. All other three are statements as they are true. Which of the following is an open statement? Open statement is something which we can assign some values. X is a natural number. Give me a glass of water. Yes, a glass of water is given. Wish you best of luck. Good morning to all. So X is a natural number, is an open statement because we can assign any value to it. It is open statement because here it is a glass of water. It is fixed, right? It cannot be open, and these two are not the statement itself. So X is a natural number, is a open statement. Negation of the conditional. If it rains, I shall go to school. You have to write negation of the conditional. So if this is combination of two sentences, it rains and I shall go to school. So P I'll write it rains, and Q I shall go to school. Thus P implies Q. If it rains, right, then I'll go to school. Given statement is this. So its negation we have to write. So negation of P implies Q, we know that P and negation Q. This is similar. This is the definition, P and negation Q. So P is it rains, and negation Q is I shall go to school, and negation Q is I shall not go to school. So it rains and I shall not go to school. So the correct option is B. Next, negation of Paris in France and London is in England. We have to write the negation. First of all, I'll write the statement. So first, Paris in France, I'll call it P. London is in England, I'll call it Q. And I'll start writing the sentence, that is P and Q. Right? So P and Q, this is the statement, and we have to write the negation. So negation of P and Q, we know it is negation P or negation Q. So negation P is Paris is not in France, or London is not in England. So correct answer is P. Negation of 2 plus 3 is 5 and 8 is less than 10 is. So first of all, 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, we will call it P, and 8 is less than 10 is Q. Then the given proposition is P and Q. Then its negation is negation of, we have to find negation of that P and Q. So negation of P and Q is negation P or negation Q, right? So the negation P is 2 plus 3 is not equal to 5, or negation Q is 8 is not less than 10. So there is or in between, and both are. So C is the correct answer. Negation of Ram is in class 10 and Rashmi is in class 12 is. So first of all, P, Q, we have defined Ram is in class 10 is P, Rashmi is in class 12 is Q. Then the given proposition P or Q, right? Then negation of P or Q is negation P and negation Q. That is, Ram is not in class 10 and Rashmi is not in class 12. Good. The conditional P and Q implies P is, there are some options: tautology, contradiction, neither tautology nor contradiction, and none of this. So whatever is asked, we'll try to find, and if all there are T's, then that will be tautology, and if all here are F, then that will be the contradiction. Okay, so we'll try. We have written PQ, then we have find P or Q. T is T and all other are F for R, and then P or Q implies P. Implication, we know for implication only TF is F, all other are true, but here I cannot see any TF, so all are true. So all are true here means it is a tautology, right? Which of the following is a contradiction? Contradiction means last column should be all F, right? So we are checking. So for that we need PQ, P or Q, P and Q, negation P or Q, and we'll first check the first statement. PQ written, P or Q is written, P and Q is also written, so last is F for P and Q, and then we have written negation of P and Q, that is TF, T will be F, T and F will be T, and then finally we'll check the first, that is P or Q and negation P or Q. So here it is P and Q column, here it is negation column, so we have to write and, so TF is F, 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 T is F, so all are F. That's what the correct contradiction statement. This is the contradiction because all are F. So if we check for second and third, you will not get all F. So the only contradiction statement is statement A. Which of the following is logically equivalent to negation of negation P implies Q? Some options are given to you. Since negation of P implies Q, we know the formula, negation of P implies Q, it is P and negation Q, right? This is the formula, negation of P implies Q is P and negation Q. So whatever we want, we'll write here negation of negation P implies Q. It is, for this we write the first P as it is here, so we write the negation P as it is here, and negation Q, for Q we have to write negation Q, so it is negation P and negation Q. What we do here is we take the first as it is and negation of second. So we have to take first as it is, negation P, and negation of second, that is negation Q. That is the formula. So the correct answer is D. Next, negation of P or Q is equal to, this is standard one, negation P and negation Q. Next, negation of negation P and Q is equal to, so we have to take it, negation of negation P. Do you know this? Negation of negation is the itself, so P, only P, so it is P and Q. Next, negation of P or negation Q is equal to, so we know the formula, negation of P or Q, that is negation P and negation of second, so negation P and negation of negation Q, but negation of negation is Q itself, so negation P and Q, option B. Next, negation of negation P and Q, so negation of and will be R and negation will go to both the terms, so negation of negation P or negation Q, P or negation Q, that is option C. Next, negation of P double implication Q is, we know the formula of double implication, P and negation Q, or Q and negation P? Option C. P implies Q can also be written as, in other way we can also write P implies Q as negation of P and Q. We have seen already, this is the standard definition. P implies Q is negation P and Q. Next, if P, Q, R are simple propositions with truth values, okay, P is true, Q is false and R is true, then the true value of negation P or Q and negation R implies P is. So first of all, you will find negation P or Q. Negation P is true, negation of it is false. False or false? It is false. Then negation R is true, negation means false then. Right? Negation R is false, first is also false, false and false. False and false, false. Right? So this statement on LHS is false, implies P, but P is true. Right? But P is true, it is given. So what is that? The true PQR are the simple propositions, these are the truth values. Then the truth value is, what is its truth value then? It is false and false, that is false, and implies P is true, that is true. So its truth value is true. Next question, if P and negation R implies Q or R is false and Q and R are both false, then P is. Okay, what is that? P and negation R. P and negation R. Q and R are both false, right? So negation R is true, as it is given false, so negation is true. So P and true, okay, implies Q or R. So Q and R both are false. So false or false is false. And P and negation R. Negation R is true. P and true is false. Right. So what is P? True and what is false? So what will be the true? True. True and false. False will be false then. Right. So P must be true. P, Q, R are simple propositions, then P and Q and R is true, then there are some options. Okay, P and Q and R, then this is given true. So P and Q is true, this statement is true, means P and Q and R both must be true, right? So true and true is true. Only true and true is true, right? So it is both are true. So P and Q is true, means P is true and Q is true, Q is true and R is true. So all are true. Next is negation of P implies Q if and only if negation of P or negation Q is. You have to check whether it is a tautology or contradiction or what. So we have written P, Q, then P implies Q, only TF is F, okay. Then negation of P implies Q as a negation, T is F, F is T, okay, negation. Then negation P, write negation Q here, T will be F, F will be T, T, F, F, T. Then negation P or negation Q in it, so we write that F, 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 T, 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 F, T and T, T, T. Next is negation of P implies Q, fourth column and seventh column is equal to 8th column we are writing, right? So this is double implication of that column. So FF is T, TT is T, FT is F and FT is again F. So not all are T, not all are F. This is a combination. So this is neither a tautology nor a contradiction. That is mixed. Next is P and negation Q and negation P or Q is. You have to check again, right? P, Q, right? Negation P, negation Q, P and negation Q, negation P or Q, and then we are checking finally. Up to this it is okay. Then finally we can write it. Okay. So just we check one. P and negation Q, here we are checking TFF, TTT, FF is F and FT is F. Only TT we are writing T. Okay. Next is finally we will check 5th and 6th in 7th, that is and. So F and T, F, TF, F, FTF, FTF. So all are F, means it is a contradiction. Which of the following is not logically equivalent to the proposition a real number is either rational or irrational? So now you have to read all the options. A real number is either a rational or irrational. First is if a number is neither rational nor irrational, then it is not real. It is not true, because this is a true statement. Second, if a number is not a rational or not an irrational, then it is not real. Yes, it is correct. If a number is not real, then it is neither rational nor irrational. This is not a logically statement. So only the logical statement is B statement. Since we'll check its truth value. That is, if a number is not rational, so root 3 is not rational, but it is real, right? But what we have to check is logically equivalent. So B is the correct one. Next, P statement is it rains today, Q is I go to school, R is I shall meet any friend, and S I shall go for a movie. Then which of the following is the proposition? If it does not rain, or if I do not go to school, then I shall meet my friend and go for a movie. This, if it does not rain. If it rains, it is P. It does not rain means negation P. Written. Or is the sign. Or what? If I do not go to school, negation Q. Then implies I shall meet my friends. The statement is as it is, so R. And go for a movie. Yes. And so there is and sign. So the true statement is option A. The negation of the compound proposition is, we have to write the negation of it. P or negation P or Q. So I am writing negation here, and negation is negation P and negation of second negation P or Q. So negation P or again negation of A or B, that is negation of negation P or becomes and negation Q, and negation of negation P is P and negation Q. So negation P and negation Q. So the correct option is option A. Which of the following is true? So we have to check the options. P implies Q. Is it same as negation P implies negation Q? No. Second, negation of P implies negation Q. Negation P? No. Third one, negation of negation P implies negation Q is negation P and Q. Yes, negation applies and it is just P implies Q if we see. So the correct statement is negation P. Third statement is correct one, negation P and Q. Next is negation of P or Q and negation of P and Q is logically equivalent to. So we'll check here negation of P will apply here, negation P and negation Q, or as it is negation P, this is negation outside, I think, negation of P and Q, given thing as it is we have written. Okay, so negation, here it is negation P and negation Q. Negation P and negation Q, or negation P and Q. So that is negation Q or Q, that is only the negation P. So correct statement is A. The inverse of the proposition P and negation Q implies R is, we have to write the inverse, that is negation. So negation of P implies negation Q. So the inverse of that is given thing, inverse of the given thing, that is P and negation Q implies R is negation of P and negation Q implies negation R. That is, we will simplify it, negation P or negation of negation Q, that is Q. So negation P or Q implies negation R. So B is the correct one. Next question, which Venn diagram represent the truth of the statement? No policeman is a thief. No policeman is a thief. Policeman is a set, thief is a set, and there is nothing in the combination. That is, if we call P and T are the two sets, policeman and thief, then the P intersection T is 5. There is no common element between P and T. So if we see here, there is no common element between P and T. So this is the correct answer. Here is something common, here is common, but here is the correct one. So option A is correct. Which Venn diagram represent the truth of the statement? Some teenagers are not dreamers. Some teenagers are not dreamers means teenagers which are not dreamers, right? Some of them are not dreamers, but some of them are. There must be combination. So this is teenagers, this is dreamer, such thing not be there, that is some are dreamers, so they are not, intersection of them is not 5. Okay, this is what? This is the intersection of these two. No, this is also not correct. So some of them are dreamers. So this is the dreamer set and this is the teenagers. So some of the teenagers. So from some of them. So this one is correct. Are not dreamers. So correct one is this. The false statement in the following is P and negation P is a contradiction. So first of all, P and negation P, is it a contradiction? You have to check by substituting there, drawing the table P and negation P. No, it is not a contradiction. Not all will come false. Okay, so this is not contradiction. Next is P implies Q. If and only if negation P implies negation Q. Yes, this is a statement, right? So P implies Q is a logically equivalent to negation Q implies negation P. Yes. So P implies Q if and only if negation P implies negation Q is a tautology. If we'll check, this is a tautology. This is a defined, well-defined statement. So this is a tautology, but it is given that it is a contradiction, and that's what this is, a false statement. Yes, we have to see false. So this one is false. So if we'll check, I think we all here all will get true, but it is given contradiction, right? This is true statement. All are getting false, I think. This is also true statement. If we'll solve, it is all true. It is all true. But it is, if we'll solve, it is all true, and it is a standard statement also. So that is true statement, but it is given here is contradiction. So this is a false statement. negation P or negation P or Q is logically equivalent to, this is defined, negation of Q implies P. This is standard one. So which Venn diagram represent the truth of the statement? All smokers are drinkers and all drinkers are smokers. All smokers are drinkers and all drinkers are smokers means S is subset of D and D is subset of S, and that is equal to, that means S is equal to D. So whatever is S, that is equal to D. So smokers is equal to drinkers. There is only one set. As S is subset of D, D is subset of S, it means S is equal to D. So only A option is correct. And I think this is all enough. Thank you very much.